Second night of the Skyridge Classic. We've got a battle between two great teams in the semifinal games. We got the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs and the Copper Hills Grizzlies. Both teams coming off a good win. Crimson Cliffs won last night, beat Skyridge 52-56, and leading all scorers was number 31, Travis Murdoch, with 18 points. On the other side of the ball, we've got the Copper Hills Grizzlies. We've got 4 players for the Grizzlies, averaging over 10 points, and leading all points is number 2, Isaiah Reiser. Here at the tip, Copper Hills wins the tip. And ball will be tipped out of bounds. Copper Hills ball. Inbounding up top to Isaiah Reiser. Not much room to go for with Boston. Over to the corner, number 32, Wesley Curtis. Copper Hills trying to create space. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Working downhill, going up short. That was number 21, Austin Ormond. And here we go. Crimson Cliffs with the ball. Up top, that is number 31, Travis Murdoch. Crimson Cliffs taking their time, trying to find the best shot. Murdoch downhill, and he scores. Good play by Travis Murdoch, creating some space to get in the bucket. Crimson Cliffs coming up with a 3-2 press. Copper Hills breaks it. Pump fake downhill, and that is number 31, Jacob Curtis. Ties up the ball game. Here comes Crimson Cliffs. Going down low, that's number 12, trying to skip it out. That's taken away by number 4, Boston Lamborn. Over to Reiser. Reiser pump fakes, pulls up for 3. That is no good. Rebound by number 14, Jaden Eaton. Both teams taking their time on offense. Back down inside, number 12. Back outside, Murdoch for 3. That is no good. Rebound, Reiser. Reiser pushing it up the floor. Jump stop out to number 21, Curtis. Curtis going downhill. Nothing there. Excuse me, that was Ormond. Reiser up top. Reiser spin move with the lay-in. Great move by Reiser. Crimson Cliffs setting up the offense. Over to Murdoch. Back up top to Carroll. Pulled up. And that is good. Number 22, Britton Phillips for 3. That's a 5-4 lead. That's a quick pull-up right there by number 4, Boston Lamborn. Murdoch working down low. His shot is no good. That was a quick outlet to Reiser. Lost control back, and Crimson Cliffs will regain possession. Back down on the floor. Reiser pulls up. That is good. Some hustle points going for both teams, and Copper Hills ends up on top with the ball. Crimson Cliffs working the outside. Eaton, good looking jump shot from 15 is good. Crimson Cliffs coming out with that light press again. Trying to slow down Copper Hills a little bit. This is Reiser working up top. Spin move again. And 1. Isaiah Reiser. He's looking good early with 6 points. Potentially 7, sending him at the line. Sub into the game. That's number 1, Asante Godwin. And number 33, Daxton Nelson coming into the game for Copper Hills. Reiser at the line, shooting one. And that is short. Rebound to, who are they going to give this to? Crimson Cliffs. Both teams hustling hard beginning of this game. Carroll bringing the ball up for Crimson Cliffs. Over the corner to Murdoch. 24 pulls up. That is rimming out. Reiser coming up the court, looking to go quick. Over to Jacob Curtis. That's poked away, picked up. And lane is good. Jaden Eaton with the steal and the lay-in. You got a 2-point game. Over the corner. Pump fakes. Back outside to Reiser. Dribble pull up. Good. Isaiah Reiser. Finding his space and shot early. Looking good. Over the corner to Lindquist. Lindquist looking to create. Not much going. Looked inside for a second. Wasn't there. That's Britton Phillips up top. Drake Carroll going inside with the floater. That is good. Good looking floater going into the middle by Britton Phillips. Crimson Cliffs causing a little bit of fits. That's down inside. Pump fake. Up top. That is good. That is Asante Godwin with the layup. Good finish. Both teams finding a rhythm early, trying to score. Pump fake over to the corner to Murdoch. Dribbling up top. Spin move, Murdoch. And he's fouled. He'll be shooting two. Both teams only have one team foul. Remember, in high school basketball now in Utah, it is 5 fouls that reset each quarter. That first free throw is good. And after the 5 fouls, it is 2 free throws. Murdoch for a second shot. It's up and just long. Rebound by Drake Carroll. Kick out to Murdoch, and that's good. Hustle plays paying off for Crimson Cliffs, and we've got a tie ball game in the first quarter. Austin Orman bringing the ball up the court this time. He's breaking him down, getting downhill, up, and that is short. Rebound Reiser, up, and he is fouled. And that foul is going to number 14, Jaden Eaton. Reiser back at the line. First shot up and good. Reiser's second shot just rims out. Rebound to Crimson Cliffs. Both teams on the offensive glass are trying to get to the glass and get rebounds. Both teams hustling well. Copper Hills in a 3-2, showing a different look for the Crimson Cliffs offense. And that is for 3, no good. A little bit of scramble ball. Fans wanted a foul right there. No call. Copper Hills out running. And that is a charge. Calling that on Asante Gondwi. Good play going down the hill. Better play by the defense, stepping in front, pulling the charge. Drake Carroll bringing the ball up for the Mustangs. Over to Lindquist. Copper Hills in a matchup zone. Back up top to Carroll. Carroll looking downhill. Over to Lindquist. Lindquist back to Carroll. Over to Phillips. Phillips for three, and that's good. Britton Phillips for three. Finding rhythm early. Minute left in the game. Reiser with the ball. Over to Ormond.
Nielsen.
High ball screen. Back up to Reiser. Reiser looking for a shot, not there. Going down is Austin. Austin pulls up with the left hand, no good. Rebound to Lindquist. Shot clock is turned off, 27 seconds left on the clock. Crimson Cliffs is going to hold the ball and take the last shot. Over to Murdoch. 8 seconds left. Back up to Lindquist. Lindquist drives. Nothing there. Up. That is no good. Not a bad shot attempt by Crimson Cliffs. We got an 18-16 ball game. Copper Hills up. We'll take a break.
Hey there, cleans every inch of chrome car washer. We like your style. Are you turning the line into a parking lot while cleaning that same spot for a third time? You know it. But your impressive attention to detail means you've got the freshest ride on the road. Literally and figuratively. And when it's time for the next new truck to scrub, try Ken Garf for listening skills as thorough as your scrubbing technique. Hey, we hear you.
Beginning of the second quarter, 2-point lead for Crimson Cliffs. Crimson Cliffs starting with the ball. Okay, Lindquist with the ball. Over to Murdoch. Murdoch up top to Eaton. Eaton with the pump fake, nothing going there. Trying to work it inside, nothing going. Lindquist, dribble pull-up, good. Good looking pull-up from Lindquist. Crimson Cliffs has a 4-point lead. Ormond with the ball, Crimson Cliffs in a matchup 2-3 zone. Different look for Copper Hills offense. Curtis in the corner. Tough defense, gets it out. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Going downhill and up, good. Number 31, Jacob Curtis. Cousins with Wesley Curtis. And here we go, Crimson Cliffs with the ball in the corner. Again, trying to look inside, nothing going there. Back up top to Murdoch. Murdoch back at his man down low. Foul called. Looks like it's going to be on the entry pass. We're going to get that on number 21, Austin Ormond. So Crimson Cliffs is going to get the ball underneath their own basket. Sub coming in, and that is number 13, Trevor Taylor for Crimson Cliffs. Subbing out Jane Eaton. Lindquist with the pull-up. That rims out. Rebound to Copper Hills with a quick outlet. And that was Boston Lamborn trying to dump it off. Nothing going there. And now we're on the opposite end of the court. Copper Hills with the ball underneath their own basket. Reiser to inbound. Curtis trying to work down low. Back out to Austin. Dumps it back off to Curtis. Good spin move, and he finishes. Good move. That was Jacob Curtis. Copper Hills is establishing their post game. That's Taylor with the ball. Down to Carroll. They're going to call a foul on that. That was on, I believe, Jacob Curtis is who they called that one on. So Carroll's at the line shooting 2. First one is a little bit long. Second attempt coming. Second attempt is good. Crimson Cliffs back up by 1. Reiser bringing the ball to the court for Copper Hills. Back over. No good. Ormond. Here we go after the bucket. Copper Hills now up by 1. Crimson Cliffs with possession. Carroll for 3. It's short. Rebound to Taylor. Up quick, no good. And flying in is Lindquist. Back out. Murdoch for 3. That is good. Crimson Cliffs finding success early beyond the 3-point line. Crimson Cliffs back in that 2-3 zone, trying to cause some fits for Copper Hills. Back inside to Curtis. Curtis looking. Fumbles with the ball. Lamborn over to Curtis for 3, and that's good. That is a Hardy team 3-pointer for Copper Hills. Number 32, Wesley Curtis. Good looking jump shot. Taylor trying to find something. Goes over to Carroll. Taylor pulls up for 3. That is short. Looks like they're going to call a foul here on Austin Ormond on the rebound. So Crimson Cliffs are going to get the ball underneath. Both teams shooting the ball pretty well. And each team has done something different defensively, trying to shake things up a little bit. Quick inbound to Taylor, over to Lindquist. Nothing going there. Murdoch going back down low to Phillips. Phillips with a spin move, met by Curtis. Taylor going downhill. They're going to call a charge. That's number 31, Jacob Curtis pulling the charge. Good defensive play. Way to step over, get your feet set. Pull the charge. Asante Gondwi checking into the game for Copper Hills. For Austin Ormond. Copper Hills ball. Curtis thought about it. Look it down low, good crossover over to the corner for 3. Good. That is a Hardy Brothers 3 for Boston Lamborn. Asante lost his shoe, had to pick it up, so Copper Hills is going to intentionally foul to get their defense set. Good heads-up play by Lamborn. Knowing he had a player back and they had to get set, so he intentionally fouls. Foul count is 1-4. 1 foul for Crimson Cliffs, 4 fouls on Copper Hills. Good inbound play inside. Murdoch loses the ball. Timeout Crimson Cliffs. Murdoch thought about it for a second, sitting on the ground. Realized probably not a great shot. Now's a good time to recognize some of our sponsors. Jiffy Lube. Take it on this timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Jiffy Lube. So we'll take a quick little break, and it'll be Crimson Cliffs ball underneath the basket.
It's time for another round of All right, contestants, name that sound.
Lettuce.
Oh, you think that sound is lettuce?
I wish it was.
David, our resident champion from Ken Garf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda. Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
Now Crimson Cliffs ball underneath their own basket. Setting up at a 4-low look. Up top to Murdoch. High ball screen coming from Taylor. Another screen. Looking for a high low. That's down low to Phillips. Phillips couldn't find anything. Pull up Carroll. Little long. Rebound to Curtis. out and running. Reiser trying to look to create his own shot. Can't find much space right now. Looking down low, it throws over the top. Curtis with pump fake. Goes up with a strong move. That's 31, Jacob Curtis. Apologies. I'll start mentioning their first names since we've got cousins on the team. Jacob Curtis and Wesley Curtis on the team. Pull up by Murdoch, no good. Out of bounds. Looks like last touch by Crimson Cliffs. Copper Hills ball. Reiser being met early at half court. Down low to Curtis. Looks for the pump fake, nothing going there. That's stolen away. Back out. Copper Hills reset. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Down low. Oh, looks like he had the foul called on Travis Murdoch. A little bit of a hectic possession for Copper Hills, but gets bailed out, getting the ball underneath. Reiser to inbound. It's Jacob Curtis. Jacob with a spin move. Over to Sante. He cannot handle the ball. Crimson Cliffs comes up with it on the fast break. Phillips down low. Short on the layup attempt. That's Murdoch with the rebound and putback. And one. Travis Murdoch's putting himself together a good game tonight. Back at the line. Sub coming in for Crimson Cliffs. Drake Carroll coming in, as well as number 14, Jay Neaton, checking into the game. Carroll at the line has a chance to cut this Copper Hills lead to 3. Up and Law rims in. Reiser bringing the ball to the court. 3-point lead for Copper Hills. Breaks his man down. Good move. Isaiah Reiser. Good crossover going to his left. Getting that drive downhill to score. That's Will Hoganson with the ball. Back up top to Murdoch. Down low. Pull up Carroll. Good. Reiser trying to draw the foul. Refs aren't going to give it to him. Reiser was wondering where the call was. The refs weren't going to give it to him. Top to Wesley. Back over. Corner 3. That's good. Number 33, Daxton Nelson. That is a Hardy team 3-pointer. That puts the Copper lead back to 6. Downhill Hokinson, nothing going there. Up top to Taylor. Carroll waiting for the screen. Doesn't use it. Pulls up from the baseline. Little long. Copper Hills rebound. They're out running. Trying to get downhill is Reiser. Crossover pull up. No good. 42 seconds left on the clock. Crimson Cliffs ball. Hokinson up top. Ball screen coming from Taylor. Hokinson, floater, good. It's a good little downhill run. Floater game by Hokinson. That's a 4-point lead for Copper Hills. Copper Hills has a chance to take the last shot here if they want it. Looks like they're going to. Over top to Lamborn. Top. Back over to Lamborn. Stringham and Lamborn looking down. Good layup by Lamborn. That's going to end the half right there. Crimson Cliffs 31, Copper Hills 37. We've got a fun ball game here at Skyridge High School. We're going to take a break at the half, and we'll be right back in 10 minutes.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
And welcome back. Copper Hills ball started the second half. We should have a good one this second half. Both teams shooting the ball well, and both teams hustling whenever there's a loose ball on the ground. Riser bringing the ball up. Crimson Cliffs looks like they're back in that zone. Riser working it up top. Up top to Curtis. Back over to Jacob Curtis. That's good. Austin Orman for three. That is a Hardy team three-pointer. Crimson Cliffs going inside. Travis Murdoch, no good. Try to get the foul call, nothing going there. Oh, that is blocked. Crimson Cliffs coming back. Working downhill, nothing going there. Up top to Lindquist. Lindquist came down with the massive block. Took me a while to find my notes, but that was Lindquist on the block. Carroll looking to find something, nothing going. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 7 seconds left. Lindquist up top, nothing going there. 1 second left. That's up just long. Trying to crowd his own rebound, nothing going there. Copper Hills ball. Orman go downhill. Corner three, just long. Crimson Cliffs coming back down. Over to Lindquist. Back over Carroll. Corner three is good. Drake Carroll from the corner. 6-point lead for Copper Hills. Ormond trying to pass the ball off. Does to Lamborn. Back over to Ormond. Trying to go middle. Crimson Cliffs doing well, taken away. That's poked away by Lindquist. Lindquist on the fast break, and he gets tripped up. Good defense to start off second half by McKay Lindquist. Foul is on number 31, Jacob Curtis. Ball will be taken out underneath Crimson Cliffs' own basket. It's been a battle for these two teams defensively. Trying to take away the shot. Both teams shooting well. Inside, Murdoch kicked out, going downhill. Well, that is blocked, and they're going to call a foul. Foul on Jacob Curtis. He doesn't like the call. Tough angle by the ref. From our angle, looks like he got ball, but they're going to give him the foul. And that's Britton Phillips at the line, shooting two. First free throw attempt. Rims out. We've got a sub coming in for Jacob Curtis. That's Asante Gondwi. Phillips with his second attempt. That's good. 5-point game. Copper Hills ball. Crimson Cliffs doing a good job the second half in that 2-3 zone, making it difficult at Copper Hills. Riser keeps trying to look for his drive, and nothing going there. Crosses over, pulls up from 15, is good. Isaiah Riser proving me wrong, finding his space and pulling up for two. Drake Carroll up top, over to Lindquist. Okay, Lindquist over to Brent Phillips. Pull up for three, no good. Little long. Hustle play by McKay Lindquist. We're going to keep it here over with Crimson Cliffs ball over the corner. Good hustle play. It's kind of been the story of the game. Both teams hustling well. Jade Eaton with the ball. Lindquist pulls up. Short. Another hustle play. That is good. Hustle play given to Jade Eaton. Back inside to Murdoch with the quick layup. 5-point game again. Reiser, spin move, pull 15, good. Isaiah Reiser. And that is a timeout. Ken Garf timeout. Isaiah Reiser finding his spot. Not much to go trying to get to the rim, so Isaiah's improvising, making the defense work extra hard trying to defend him. He's taking some good shots right now. Out of the timeout, Crimson Cliffs ball. Eaton over to Murdoch. Murdoch looking down low, nothing going, over to Lindquist. Crimson Cliffs trying to get the ball inside, and they do to Murdoch. Quick layup, good. Good ball movement by Crimson Cliffs that possession to find Murdoch down low with the layup. Orman thought about it. Corner three, good. Boston Lamborn for three. And here comes Crimson Cliffs on the run. Almost stolen by Asante. Nothing going there. Pull up Lindquist, good. Timeout Crimson Cliffs. Both teams still shooting the ball well. Nothing changed that during halftime. Looks like we'll take a full timeout. And out of the timeout will be Copper Hills ball, presented by Ken Garf. Reiser having a good game so far, bringing the ball up the court. Gondwe looking for something. Crimson Cliffs doing a good job keeping Copper Hills out of the paint right now. Pull up from the corner, that is good. A Hardy team three-pointer by Boston Lamborn, extending Copper Hills' lead to 9. Copper Hills having a great game. That's a foul. Give that to, nope, just kidding, an offensive foul. This could be a Copper Hills ball again. That's the first team foul on Crimson Cliffs this quarter. Reiser going quick. Double team coming from Crimson Cliffs. Down inside, stolen away. Back outside to Lindquist. Good hustle play. Murdoch going to the corner, over to Eaton. Up top to Lindquist. Lindquist driving down low, almost stolen away by Reiser. Murdoch going with his left hand down low, and he's going to get fouled. Looks like they're going to give this one to, let's see. Looks like that was on Wesley Curtis. 2 free throws for Travis Murdoch. First one is no good. Rims out. Substitution for Crimson Cliffs. Number 13, Trevor Taylor comes in the game for number 22, Britton Phillips. Second attempt. Up and good. 8-point game. Here comes the double team by Crimson Cliffs. Reiser able to get that out. Reiser looking for a shot, spin move. Going to the left hand, he gets fouled. Isaiah Reiser getting creative here in the second half, finding ways to score, getting fouled, and he'll be shooting 2. Second team foul, Crimson Cliffs. Reiser with his first free throw. Rims out, no good. Crimson Cliffs fans are unhappy with the call. Second attempt, up and good. 9-point game again. Let's see if Crimson Cliffs can do something to dig into this lead that Copper Hills has. See if they mix something up. Lindquist, pull up 15 feet. Good. Wow, McKay Lindquist. Good looking 15-foot jumper. Good elevation. Trap coming. Reiser breaks it. Dribbles off his knee. Retains possession. Down low to Gondwe. Tipped out of bounds. Good hustle by Lindquist. Wow. This Crimson Cliffs team, all 5 of them are getting around, diving for balls, saving the ball from going out of bounds. Fortunately, the ball hit the line, so Copper Hills going to keep the ball. Over to Reiser in the corner. Reiser looking to break down, going middle, spin move coming. That's taken away by Carroll. Carroll on the fast break. Downhill, up, and he gets fouled and one. Drake Carroll with the steal and transition bucket. Fouls given to number 32, Wesley Curtis. Drake Carroll, good hustle play. Gets the steal, fast break, foul, and one. He'll be shooting one at the line. No good. Rebound tipped out to Lindquist. Crimson Cliff's going to retain possession. Looking inside to Murdoch. They get it to him. Nothing going there. Triple team. Back out to Eaton. Carroll looking for a shot. Nothing there. Back inside to Taylor. Tipped out. They're going to bring it ball back out. Crimson Cliffs playing a little too fast right now, I think. They're able to slow it down with 14 seconds left on the clock. Carroll calling for a ball screen. Going downhill. 50-foot pull-up from the corner. Rims out. Wesley Curtis with the rebound over to Reiser. Another trap coming. Up top to the corner. Copper Hills keeps it. Downhill pull-up. Good. Good answer by Austin Orman. Quick answer by Crimson Cliffs. They're going to call a block here on Travis Murdoch on the trap. Nowhere to go for Reiser, able to spin out and draw the foul. So Copper Hills is going to get the ball at the half-court line right here. And it's been a good game so far. It's inbounded to Jacob Curtis. Curtis spins. The ball is cornered. We got a Grizzly down in the corner. Boston Lamborn took a spill. Looks like he tripped up on his ankle. Hopefully he's okay. Uncomfortable situation. Coach Alfrey's coming out on the court. We're going to take a break. Hopefully he's okay.
Hey there, cleans every inch of chrome car washer. We like your style. Are you turning the line into a parking lot while cleaning that same spot for a 3rd time? You know it. But your impressive attention to detail means you've got the freshest ride on the road. Literally and figuratively. And when it's time for the next new truck to scrub, try Ken Garf for listening skills as thorough as your scrubbing technique. Hey, we hear you.
Boston Lamborn was able to get off, walk on his own. Hopefully he's okay. Hard going down right now, especially in such a tight game. Hopefully he'll be okay. He was able to put weight on his ankle and sustain weight. So here we go. Crimson Cliffs ball after the break. 38 seconds left. Drake Carroll bringing the ball up the court for the Mustangs. Now Copper Hill's trying to trap. Unable to. Lindquist up top. Over to the corner. Drake Carroll. Pump fake. Over to Eaton. Nothing going there. Eaton for 3. Short. Rebound. Drake Carroll. Over to Murdoch. Quick 3. No good. Carroll again with the rebound. Lindquist looking for a shot. Nothing going there. Blocked. That's Jacob Curtis on the block with 2 seconds left. Good defensive possession by Copper Hills. It's hard trying to guard for 35 seconds. Plus with the offensive rebounds, add another 10 to 20 seconds, makes it pretty difficult. Over to Reiser, 2 seconds left. Pulls up. They're going to say that's no good. Shot didn't go anyways. We got a good one here at Sky Ridge, 53-48. Copper Hills up. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back after 1 minute. And here we go, start of the fourth quarter. Copper Hills ball presented by Ken Garf. Isaiah Reiser with the ball up top. He's guarded by Lindquist. McKay, some good defense right here. Over to Austin Ormond. Over to the corner. Pump fake. Back out to Reiser. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Reiser crosses over. Kick out. Curtis for three. No good. Jacob Curtis, good looking shot, ribs out. They're going to call a foul on Crimson Cliffs here. I believe they're going to call that on number 14, Jaden Eaton. So we're going to stay right here with Copper Hills basketball. Jacob Curtis working his way down to the basket. Backs in, pump fake, up and under, good. Good move by Jacob Curtis. He does not look like a sophomore. Well and controlled, playing well. It's up top to Lindquist. Copper Hills in that 2-3, making things difficult for Crimson Cliffs. In the corner for three, good. That's number 3, Will Hokinson. Will Hokinson finding a corner 3. Reiser getting down low, good. You got to be careful, that kid's quick. If you pick him up full court, you need to have help. Hokinson up top. Over to Lindquist. Lindquist is met with Jacob Curtis. They're going to give him the foul. I believe that's his 4th foul, but that's unofficial. Sub coming in. Asante Gondwi coming into the game for Jacob Curtis. Hoganson inbounds to Taylor. Hoganson going with his left hand, and he gets bumped and fouled on Isaiah Reiser. Second team foul on the Grizzlies. Remember, it's 5 team fouls until the bonus. Crimson Cliffs ball on the sideline. Will Hoganson with the ball up top. Handoff. Nothing going there. Eaton trying to find something. Hoganson up top. Defense is really tightening up on both sides of the ball. Hoganson going baseline. Up top to Taylor. Down low to Britton Phillips. Britton Phillips going with his right hand and he gets fouled. Britton Phillips with the line shooting 2. Fouls on number 1, Asante Gondwi. So we got 2 free throws here for Britton Phillips. Both teams are really locking in here on defense. Copper Hills throwing some new schemes at Crimson Cliffs, make it difficult. First free throw, no good. 6-point game. We got a sub here for Crimson Cliffs. Travis Murdoch back in the game, as well as McKay Lindquist. Second free throw up and good for Phillips. 5-point game. Drake Carroll is up beating Isaiah early. Over to Austin. Austin looking to go downhill. Nothing there. Daxton Nielsen, handoff to Asante. Over to Isaiah. Isaiah, spin move, thought about it. Retaining possession. Fans were asking for a carry. Going middle. 4-3. That is long. No good rebound, Copper Hills. 3 is good. That's a Hardy team 3-pointer by Austin Ormond. Copper Hills maintaining their lead, 8-point lead. Crimson Cliffs. Drake Carroll go down low, and they're calling offensive foul. Good defense by Isaiah Reiser. Solid defense right there. So this can be Copper Hills ball. They're going to let Austin Ormond bring the ball up the court. Kay Lindquist meeting him at the half-court line. Trying to speed up Copper Hills just a little bit, make them uncomfortable. It's a screen by Gondwy. Ormond going middle, pull up 15 feet, good. Austin Ormond extends the Copper Hills lead to 10 points, and he steals it. Good defensive possession, heads up play by Austin. He brings the ball up the court. Double team coming, and he breaks it over to Isaiah Reiser. Isaiah Reiser underneath, dumps it off to Gondwy. He doesn't like it. Ormond, that's tipped away. Possession to Crimson Cliffs. Fast break floater. Rims just out. Lindquist with the rebound. Lindquist back out to Taylor. Taylor going to his left hand. Back out to Carroll. Crimson Cliffs is going to reset. Lindquist pulls up for three, and that is no good. Good looking shot, just rims out. Copper Hill is going to maintain possession with 4 minutes left. Stolen by Drake Carroll, no call there. Pull up Drake Carroll. Just long, rebound Murdoch. And that's good. Good hustle play by Travis Murdoch. 8-point lead. And here comes Copper Hills. One-on-one. And they're going to call a foul on Britton Phillips. Tough call. But we've got Asante Gondwy shooting two. He has a chance to extend again this Copper Hills lead to 10. Copper Hills doing a good job maintaining that lead. And Crimson Cliffs, just even though they're coming up with hustle plays, just can't seem to catch a break to cut into this lead that Copper Hills has. First free throw up and good. Substitution coming in for Crimson Cliffs. That is number 14, Jaden Eaton. 3.5 left in the fourth quarter. Asante, second free throw up and good. So here we go, 10-point lead still. Drake Allen doesn't want this, Drake Carroll doesn't want the screen. Pull up for three, and that's good. Drake Carroll cutting the lead to 7.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
Copper Hills basketball going the length of the court. Drake Carroll with a big three, cutting this lead to 7 with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. I'd expect Crimson Cliffs to come out with a full court press, trying to slow down Copper Hills or try to get a steal here, trying to shift the momentum towards their favor. Let's see how Copper Hills can handle that press. That's up top to Ormond. Ormond trying to get trapped, and he's going to break it. Tipped away, stolen. Here comes Carroll. Back over to Eaton. Eaton's left hand, no good. They're going to call a foul. Obviously, we're up here, but I didn't see the foul. It must have hit Eaton's arm. They're going to give that to 21, Austin Ormond. So we got 2 free throws here for Eaton. First one is up and short. Free throws been a little difficult for the Mustangs tonight. Second free throw is good. 6-point game. Copper Hills basketball. Trap coming. Over to Ormond. Another trap. Get it over to Jacob Curtis, Going down with his left hand, and he gets the foul and one. What an answer by Jacob Curtis. And he's able to sustain this lead for Copper Hills. Bringing it back to 8, has a chance to bring it back up to 9. Good heads-up play by Curtis, seeing the mismatch and taking advantage of it. And his free throw's up and long. Rebound to Murdoch. Carroll with the ball over to Lindquist. Lindquist down low to Eaton, and he's going to get a foul. I can't tell. Is that his 5th on Jacob Curtis? I think it is. And we're in the bonus. Crimson Cliffs will be shooting 2. Yes, that's the 5th foul. Unfortunate call for Jacob Curtis, but he's had a good night, the sophomore. Playing big, down low. Just sometimes calls don't go your way. But nothing to be ashamed of. Kid had a good night. And in comes his cousin, Wesley Curtis. We got 2 here for Travis Murdoch. First one's up and good. Back to a 7-point game. Travis Murdoch also having a good night himself. Second shot up and rims out. And out goes Copper Hills. Over to Ormond. Ormond creating space, doing a good job. Not letting the pressure get to him. Screen coming. Trap in the corner. He's able to escape it. 13 seconds left on the shot clock, and Crimson Cliffs is going to foul Isaiah Reiser. I believe that's the 5th team foul, so Copper Hills is also in the bonus, shooting 2. And that's something that a lot of these players have needed to get used to. Last year, introducing that there's no more 1-and-1s, and it's straight to 2 free throws. Kind of unique. Free throw is good. When I talk to coaches, most of them seem to actually like this new rule. And switching the foul count to be by quarter, not by half, has been convenient for some teams. Second one's no good. Rebound. Good hustle play by Daxton Nelson. Corner 3. Long. Conway with the rebound. Copper Hills going to reset. Trap coming. Copper Hills is able to handle it. Reiser pulls up, and it's good. 10-point lead for Copper Hills. Isaiah Reiser, nice and composed down the lane with good floater, extending that lead. Drake Carroll looking to make a move, spin move, pulls up short. Eaton, rebound up, no good. Copper Hills ball. Trap coming, back over to Ormond. Long pass, able to save it. Timeout, Copper Hills. Ball was right in front of Coach Alfrey. Play was getting a little hectic. Decided to call timeout. Let's see. And it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Talk a little about what we're seeing right now. And Copper Hills, what a game played by them. There's a few moments with how well Crimson Cliffs has been playing and how hard they've been hustling. They've been able to stay composed and answered everything that Crimson Cliffs has thrown at them. And it hasn't been a bad game by Crimson Cliffs either. Like I said, we've got kids diving on balls and hitting tough shots. But Copper Hills just staying a little bit more poised and composed and been able to sustain this lead. Still a minute and 30 seconds left. So we'll see what happens. And we'll see if Crimson Cliffs feels like they need to start fouling here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a quick foul. Gondry is going to be inbounding. Nothing going there. Over to Nelson. Trap, foul, quick foul. I think they're going to give that to Murdoch. Yep. Nope. Just kidding. 14. That's Jaden Eaton with the foul. So we've got number 33, Daxton Nelson to the line. Shooting 2. First free throw's up and rims out. Both teams kind of struggling at the line tonight. Second free throw is good. 11-point lead for Copper Hills. Crimson Cliffs needs to go quick. High ball screen for Carroll. Carroll looking to get his over to Lindquist. Spin move. Floater up and no good. Loose ball, corralled down by Crimson Cliffs. Reiser with the ball, by Copper Hills. Ormond escapes pressure. Over to Curtis. Curtis able to kick it out to Ormond. Corner three, Nelson for three. No good. Rebound to Eaton. Crimson Cliffs going quick. Pull up three, Lindquist. And that's good. 52 seconds left, 8-point game. Okay, so we're not quite done yet here tonight. Crimson Cliffs with the answer. We're going to take a quick little break, and we'll be right back.
It's time for another round of... All right, contestants, name that sound.
Lettuce.
Oh, you think that sound is lettuce?
I wish it was.
David, our resident champion from Ken Garf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda. Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
And after that Jiffy Lube timeout, it'll be Copper Hills basketball presented by Ken Garf. 52 seconds left, 8-point game. Copper Hills has the length of the court to go. Looks like Crimson Cliffs is coming out with a full court press. Looks like it's a matchup. Nope, send it one back. Soft meat. Trap coming. They find Reiser down the middle. Try to foul. They're not give it to him. Curtis with a quick layup. Wesley Curtis with the layup. 10-point game. 40 seconds left. Carroll downhill, and he's getting fouled and going to the line. Drake Carroll having himself a good night. And he'll be shooting too. He's been aggressive, hustle plays, getting the rebounds. Good overall night. First free throw up and short again for Crimson Cliffs. Tough night at the line for the Mustangs. Second free throw is up. And rims out. Rebound Gondwe. It's trapped. Nothing going there. Finds Reiser. Stolen by Eaton. Back over to Eaton. Eaton pulls up for three. That is short. Rebound. Murdoch. Rims out. Carroll comes up with it. And that's good. 20 seconds left. Good hustle play. And Reiser's going to be fouled going to the line. Good overall game across the board by Copper Hills. I don't have the stats in front of me, but everyone's been contributing. First free throw good by Reiser. But Reiser, he's been creating, finding his shot. And it's been hard for the Mustangs to corral him because that kid can score at all three levels. You think you're taking away the drive and he'll pull up for 15? You go with the double team, and he'll go down low and score on you. Second free throw good. It looks like Copper Hills is putting in the JV kids to end the game with 15 seconds left. It's always a fun moment when you're an underclassman and you get to come and contribute. Drake's going to let the ball roll. High ball screen coming. He's going to pull up. Back iron. Rebound Crimson Cliffs. Murdoch pulls up short. Lindquist rebound up and good. That clock is going to run. They don't even need to inbound the ball, and that is game. So the Copper Hills Grizzlies come up on top, and they're going to the championship tomorrow. Good overall game by the Grizzlies, like I was saying earlier. This was a tough Crimson Cliffs team. This Mustangs team was flying around, creating tough shots, playing good defense. But like I said, Copper Hills was able to respond and stay composed through the game. So if I were to give a player of the game tonight, I would have to give it to Isaiah Reiser. Great game tonight. Fun to watch. This is Braden Johnson on tonight's call. This is KSL Sports Rewind. Have a good night.